Hello everyone, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. This is a collective reading for all Zodiac signs and intended for whenever you come to watch it. So we're starting with the Tarot of the Owls. So the first card out is the Five of Cups. So some of you might be feeling like, what do I do next? The stuff didn't work out in the past, and you might not be living those past things right now that you're thinking about. It might be in the far away past, but you're reflecting and you're like, what's next? Is there anything else? And yes, there is, okay? So if you've suffered a heartbreak, yes, there is healing and the right person. It's just a matter of where you are on your healing journey and the right timing with the other person as well, and circumstances. So it's like, it's good to reflect on past experiences, but know that that's not the way it will always be. Okay, you're stronger, you're wiser, you've lived and learned. Okay, so unless you make similar choices, you're not going to repeat those experiences. If you've been concerned about money matters, here is a new opportunity in finance, career advancement, or schooling. Okay, so it could be something that you're adding to what you normally do. It could be continuing education, or it simply could be something that you decide to learn that enhances your current career. Okay, so if you have career questions, there's that. Also, with the change of seasons happening, I feel like, you know, that is like school time for many people. So it could be schooling, college, but not necessarily. It could be trade school or just learning something independently, and you could still be gaining a certificate. The yellow flowers are jumping out at me. They're daffodils. So if daffodil, I think they are, but regardless, maybe they're not, but regardless, if daffodils mean anything to you, then these messages are for you, or whatever your intuition is telling you. Also daisies, someone has a pet named Daisy, or maybe you're adopting a pet. So you're adopting a dog or a cat, guinea pig, bunny, anything, right? And they've already been named. I think their name is Daisy. And I think they like their name. So if you're thinking about changing this pet's name, I think the pet likes the name that they were given. They feel like they like being called that, Daisy. And we have the Knight of Wands. So in love, for some of you, there's passion coming very quickly. All right, let's get some more from the Tarot of the Owls, and we'll get some other clarifiers. So we're covering money, love, career, you know, any important things that we tend to have concerns about. And only take what makes sense to you. Of course, never force any of these messages to fit. Okay, so clarifying the Five of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yep, so if someone listening is worrying about, like, how am I going to juggle two jobs, or I want to start this different career path, but how am I going to make money? Because I still need to make money, even though I want to switch to a different career. You can do it. You can find a way. So the message is encouraging you to look deeper into it, because there is a way. And it's not like you're going to have to, say, be sleep deprived over it. You can find a way. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's some strong love here. This is also about abundance in any way that you need, okay? It could be with money and finance. It could be in the love department. It could mean you are really wanting, say, your children or a loved one to be super happy and thrive and you feel fulfilled. You want them to be safe and protected and have a nice fresh start. So I feel like this is saying, yeah, like someone you're close with that you care about very much is if they're starting on a new journey, they have like all the tools that they need. That doesn't mean that they don't need any more guidance or support, but they're good. They're good to go. It's time for them to go and give this a shot. Okay, and someone could be seeing feathers somewhere, and that often means that someone on the other side is saying, hey, I'm here, I'm with you still, I love you, I'm with you. I can still be with you even though it's not the same. Something about emotions here, like emotions that were really like stirred up and all over the place are calming down. It's like taking a huge, deep breath. And look at this, the wish card, the 9 of Cups. So wishes and dreams coming true. It might be something you have been wishing and hoping for someone that you love. This is about feeling abundant, and we have it right here next to the Ace of Cups, which is about the cup of abundance being full of all good things. The 9 of Cups is saying, like, I want to share, but I'm going to be selective about this. I'm not going to give it all away. And you shouldn't. It's good to be selective, but not selfish, right? It's good to be proud of your success. And I'm feeling like somebody is feeling proud of themselves because someone else is impressed by them. So it's like, say you're seeing someone you haven't seen in a long time, and they're really impressed by you. And you're like, wow, I didn't realize all that I've been through, all that I've accomplished. I didn't realize my energy was so strong. But through this other person's eyes, you're like, wow, the compliment feels great. But yeah, like I needed to know this about myself. I didn't realize it because I'm in it. I'm in my own life. I didn't realize how okay I actually am. Let's get another row of these, and then we'll go over to a different deck. All right. Oops. What do we have here? What else do we have? 7 of Pentacles. So someone's been waiting for something to change, probably having to do with finances, or it could be like waiting for a degree, waiting to get a diploma, or for the results of an important exam you took. Why are LSATs popping up? I don't know, but that could be somebody listening. And you're like, I really hoped this law degree would bring me better income, but I want to go into like, this particular like sector or whatever, and the money might not be there, but it is. You can find a way, like, to live the lifestyle that you wish. You can find a way, but also, do something on the humanitarian side. There's definitely a balance here. I'm really seeing 2 different things, because there's 2 cups standing up in the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles here with this balance card. Like, I can see someone peacefully balancing being able to help others and finding the satisfaction in that, but then also being able to earn the income that you want for the certain lifestyle that you want. And you're going to find a way to make it run smoothly, which I just keep getting that, which is a really beautiful message here. It's like it's time to stop focusing on what you know, which is hard times, okay? Because there's 2 full cups here. Meaning a good match, a better match. It could be with another person. It could be another job, another career path. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. So yeah, it's like time to get out of this worry energy and know that your greatest worries are not likely to come true, and there's blessings coming your way. It's going to be a lot of relief. Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the Strength card. So we're coming out of Leo season. Are we in Virgo season already at this point? Oh my gosh, I've lost my dates, but we're coming out of Leo going into Virgo season. And I feel like in Virgo season, even though this card represents Leo, I feel like in Virgo season, this is where you're going to find your true strength. So this is mid-August through mid-September. All right, let's go back here a minute. So the Ace of Cups is right in the middle here. It's kind of saying like, don't worry about this new beginning. If it's someone else's new beginning, they're okay. Let them figure it out, but you can still be of support and guidance when they need you. Okay, Nine of Cups. What's your biggest wish? Do you know what your biggest wish is? Because sometimes like our wishes and dreams are so far out of reach, so we think, that we don't think about them in detail, or how we can reach those dreams and goals. You know, we don't really think about the details because we don't believe that there are any steps in that direction, but there are. So it's time to think deeper about where you want to go. And it begins with, what are your wishes and dreams? Do you wish to buy a house? Do you think that that's not attainable? Well, start with baby steps, one step after the other. Do some research. Look at your finances. If it's schooling, if you're like, well, I can't afford this, maybe you can. Maybe there's financial aid. Maybe there's a different program. There are so many grants out there that you might actually find a way. So this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I wanted to just give you another quick message. There's a love message here. For those of you who have been through some heartache, there definitely is a more stable and happy, loving match for you. I can't tell you when, I can't tell you where, but just know, like, have your heart open to it. And wait till you feel strong enough, and make sure you trust yourself. Make sure you trust your own judgment. If you feel confused, then it's not time to make any big decisions, like in a partner or especially anything emotional, I should say. Okay, we have renewal. Archangel Jeremiah is represented here. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Yeah, so see here with the Five of Cups. Look at that past stuff with passion and forgiveness, but turn around and look at the Two Cups here, the better match. It could be the better neighborhood, the better house, a different education. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Yeah, so I was feeling like something very humanitarian. Someone listening really wants to be able to help other people, be able to afford to help other people, but being able to afford to take care of yourself comfortably as well. So it says in your heart, you know what to do. And what does it mean to listen to your heart? I say that all the time because people say, listen to your heart. But let's go deeper with that. What does it mean to listen to your heart? What does it feel like when you're listening to your heart? What can you compare it to? Listening to your heart is usually, I think for me, something I don't really need to think about. Like, not to say you should not think about a particular person and just go rushing into a relationship. I'm not saying that. But when it comes to knowing the right thing to do, like, you know, just as one of many examples I could have along these lines, our most recent rescue, our cat Buddy, we just knew what to do. We saw him outside. We saw he was a stray. He needed food. He didn't have a home. And we rescued him. And that was just something we did. We didn't need to think about. We were able to help. And even if we weren't able to take him in, we would have rescued him and gotten him to a shelter. So it's like you just know what's right sometimes without having to think. So look back on an experience like that so that you can relate future experiences to that feeling to help you get in touch with what it means to listen to your heart. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So there's like lots of, I want to say, wishes, but not like they just come to you magically. It's something you've worked for and you don't feel like you have because maybe you haven't had much reward up until now. The Nine of Pentacles is also about being independently wealthy for some, or just being financially independent, even if you are in a relationship, even if you are in a couple. It might mean something to you to earn your own income, even though your partner is okay with just living off of theirs, and maybe you will continue to do so, and your income could be savings, whatever, or vice versa. But it's like you just feel like you need to have your individual stability. It says, enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, or feeling like it is, right? Like simply having free time to not worry about things can be a luxury itself. You don't have to be living in a mansion with, fountains and God knows what. That doesn't have to be it. You might feel like you're living in luxury to be able to just breathe and take your time with your day and do your craft or whatever it is that you like to do. This could also be buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, and enjoying your solitude. So enjoying solitude could be, this huge gift to someone. And I feel like there's with the financial messages here, I feel like the financial stability is there. There's growth. You've actually achieved a lot. You've learned a lot. You've been through a lot karmically as well. Meaning finances and material things are going to be okay. Not to say don't do anything if you need to earn a paycheck or get the bills paid. Sure, we have to work. We have to work to get those bills paid. The money has to come from somewhere. But if you haven't been earning an income, but you've been doing other things to support your family, that is still karmic payment in a way. It's I don't want to use the universe too lightly. I'd rather say God, because in the universe we have everything. So I'd rather say God will give back all that you've put out there, all that you've put out there to heal yourself, all that you've put into yourself to heal yourself. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have Judgment. So it's really time to leave the past in the past. Let it be a reflection. Maybe let it be a reminder that, hey, you are okay. All right, let's do this Energy Oracle deck. And by the way, everybody, look out for your September and October readings. They're going to be one reading covering September and October, the transition from summer into fall. They're going to be for each individual zodiac sign. Okay, look at this. We have happy family and 4. So if you like numerology, we've got a 4 here. And also with the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 and the 4 are about stability. This is maybe putting a family together. This could be maybe adopting a pet or another pet. Someone's cat and dog are getting along together. Happy family. And by the way, I'd like to say be careful if you have a big dog and a cat, or a big dog and a kitten. No matter how gentle that dog is, sometimes they don't know their limits. So with strict supervision, okay? Don't leave them alone together, because they are animals, and again, no matter how gentle they are, they might be overpowering, physically overpowering to a smaller animal. So be careful, okay? So we have happy family here. There's joy. I feel see, everybody's connected, but they give each other space, okay? I like that. And let's get one more from here, and then we will get some power of surrender. Oh, the Magician and the Mirror with 53, which breaks down to 8. The Magician and the Mirror. So it's you've got this. You have everything that you need. Now it's time to construct something. Now it's time to see how everything works together. How all of the elements work together, how your talents, your knowledge, your abilities all work together to create the life that you want. How to bring your dreams to reality. All right, let's see what we have from Power of Surrender. So surrendering what would help you achieve what would make you happy in your life. Okay. And you guys, please comment below, chime in, say hi, start some dialogue here. It would really help this channel, would help validate what I'm doing for all of you and help me want to keep going. We have surrender to divine timing, which I was talking about before, okay? Divine timing when it comes to love, the right partner, even the right job. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust universal flow. Let's see what else. And we have surrender your desire to control people or control situations. It says being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off and regroup. Give the situation some breathing room. Okay, so any situation, give it some breathing room. It's good to do what we can to make things happen, but try not to go against the current. Some resistance is good, but know when it's time to let go and see how things just sort of settle. Okay, so this is, what is this? This is the Starlight deck. We have expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. So this is reminding me of what I was saying about how like you might feel like you've gotten nowhere or haven't done anything, but you have. You definitely have. You've grown, you've learned a lot, and don't put a price tag on your life experiences. And things are going to come together, and it's because you can make them come together. We have the dark. Take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listening to crickets and breathing in the cool night air. Take a break. Take a break and just be with yourself. Be comfortable with yourself. Have some quiet time. I feel like someone's like getting upset looking at their phone too often. Someone is texting you things that are getting you rattled and upsetting you. And you're like, I don't want to deal with this person. And if you think about it, you really don't have to. You might need to mute your phone for a while, or maybe go as far as to block a person. Someone's getting you rattled unnecessarily, and only you can decide why you are still connected to this person. We have discover, spot new opportunities. Yeah, so don't be distracted by any person or situation that is creating drama or demanding your attention when they're just taking, okay? Because you're going to miss opportunities, and there are many. So you need to be open to what they are and where they are. And look at this. Love to the moon and back. So for someone listening, there definitely is a true love kind of story. So use your own judgment, your own discernment. Never force anything, of course. There should be mutual respect, the ability to give each other trust and space with ease. And we have navigate. Beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. Yeah, so it's like get rid of unnecessary or negative distractions, because there are very many like signs and symbols out there for you, and you want to be able to notice them. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Remember, there are going to be readings for each zodiac sign covering September and October. And please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're liking these readings. If there are any topics that you would like me to do a reading on, let me know. We could do another animal reading, pet reading, spirit messages from the other side, or we can continue to do, the money, love, career combo readings. Just let me know what you would like. I would love some feedback, and I will see you again soon.